Alright, Dinkaloo, Dinkalee, Dinklehoo, Dinklebee. We're back yet again, chat. We are back yet again, chat, with another one. Oh yeah, he fell over already. Alright, today I'm going over something pretty cool. So you can see here, this is the Beast of the Mesozoic, Dryptosaurus. This is literally one of my favorite figures from the line. I was super excited when he came in, and when I got him, I was super excited. Due to the fact that bro got arms. Unlike the majority of Tyrannosaurs, bro got arms. Alright? And I love that. I love this thing so much. Now, I've always had an issue with him. Get out of here, Dove. I see you in the back over there. I've always had an issue with him, and you probably tell. He just doesn't stand. And I've always thought that it was the fact that I didn't know how to pose him. But the fact that I could pose every other figure I owned easily, but I can never pose him to just stand, always irked me. And I never liked his actual physical stand that he comes in with the box. I never liked it. It just didn't suit his size and body weight. And thank the Lord, that's one thing I'm glad that the Creative Beast team and David Silva decided to do. Get rid of those old, I like the natural display stands. It's just they didn't work for the dinosaurs. And I'm glad they kind of got rid of them for these newer lines and just use the better stands. I prefer them over those. But with this guy, we get something cool. We get something new. We get something to fix these problems. And what that is are some brand new pieces. Some upgradable segments to his body. Now, with the normal legs and stuff he gets, which I have in his amazing box that is just covered in dust, these legs aren't that bad, especially these posable ones, but these newer legs and newer neck pieces, or neck piece, is apparently just far superior. So let's crack it open, get a look, and put them on. Alright, here it is in the plastic casing out of the box. And thank the David Silva that it comes with directions. So if you are an idiot like me who probably would break this thing trying to get it apart, it comes with directions. And thank the David Silva that it does. Like I said, I'm an idiot. I would 100% break this thing taking it apart. Now, this is really for the neck, but the legs are easy enough. Let's pop these new legs out. Let's get them out the plastic coating, if I could. Oh, because they're taped. Alright, here are the new legs for them. Let's take a good little look at them. They're very nice, virtually the same type of sculpt that the original ones had, but they have a better ankle joint. And I just knew that just from looking at it through the box, that they had a better ankle joint, which will probably and hopefully allow him to stand a lot better. A lot more fluidly, I guess. Here's the other leg. Same thing. Still great detailing on the scales. Great color and paint apps. Articulation is the same with the joint in the ankle. Yeah, this is the ankle. There's that lower leg, and then an actual joint here in the ankle. So how to simply put these on is take your Dryptosaurus, and I'm going to do Scare the fuck out of me. There's a bomb about to go off somewhere. I don't fucking know. So I'm gonna do this leg first. His right leg. Pop his right leg off. Like that. No right leg. Take the new right leg. And jam it all in there. You might have... Hold on, let me look at these directions. Did they tell me to put it in warm water or something? I don't need to. I don't need to put them in water. There we go. Just like that. The new leg is on. You can see the difference in the ankle joints. Tell them apart. Camera, I need you to focus. Fucking hell. Just focus, buddy. It's not hard. Just focus. Not on the background. Camera! There we go. So you can tell the difference in the ankle joints for which one is new and which one is old. So now let's do the other leg. And the other leg is on. Let's test him. Wow, that was instant. I just put him down. I just placed him. I couldn't do this with the old legs. I could not. Wow, this is a huge improvement compared to the old feet. Holy fuck. Wait a minute. Let's get bro just to stand. Yeah, he's still kind of top heavy, which is like always been my issue with the Drypto. He's just generically top heavy for like no reason. I don't know the best way to describe it. Oh yeah, but these new feet work, bro. These new feet are good. Yeah, he's still kind of like overly top heavy at points. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. Buddy boy is standing. Not the background. Phone, not the background. The dinosaur in the foreground. My phone could focus on everything but that. I think it's due to the fact that the sun's freaking moved. There we go. That's better. Now that's better. Yeah, here's him and his new feet, his new legs. And I like these new legs. I do. I like these legs a lot more. I like these legs a lot better. Now changing the legs is the easy part. Changing the head and the neck is going to be the hard part. Now, according to the instructions, you want to heat it up. You want to heat up the joint or a hair dryer. According to the instructions, use a hair dryer. Now, sadly for hate monger, I live with of some hominids known as females. And so this gives me access to a hair dryer. And that's how you gotta use it, I guess. So you get two pieces. You get piece A with the actual neck joint, and then this other bit. All right. You'll see how it curves upward here. Curves up. I'm gonna put it like that. That's how it should go. So now with our handy dandy hair dryer, we want to heat up his neck, heat up bro's head and neck, and decapitate him. So I'll be back in a good minute or so. That took forever. That took a very, very long time. It took me a long time to get just this piece off. That took me a whole time. So here you go. Here's a new piece. Here's his head. Told you gotta decapitate him. First, you need to get his neck, his new head and neck, or his new neck, onto the figure, which will take probably another 5 to 10 minutes of me blow drying it or waxing it. Yes, it will. It 100% will. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. That took longer than it needed to be. That took longer than I wanted it to be. That took way too freaking long. I had to bust out the WD-40 for this, guys. I had to bust out the WD-40 to get this all together. But we did it. Here's the new head piece or neck piece that's on. Much better range of articulation. You can actually move his head. This piece is like free floating. And then he still has the joint at the base of the neck, which gives an amazing up and down and left and right motion. He can look very far to his sides now. Much better than the previous joint. That took a hot minute though. That took a hot minute to do. Yeah, if you don't live with a woman and you don't have a blow dryer, this will be a bit of a hassle. Just sitting there relying on hot water to just to get the joints off. It will take you a hot minute. I ain't gonna lie, it really will. It really will take you a hot minute to get that stuff off. But other than that, I love these replacement pieces. I like them. They're good. Great. I love how we get the new neck and these newer legs, which makes Dryptosaurus' posability a lot better and more stable. Like you can already tell, he's just standing. I couldn't do this with his old legs. So I already love it. I already love these new pieces. I hope that, if honestly, Mesozoic, if they want to do this with other figures and send, replacement parts and pieces for them or upgraded pieces, I would love that too. That does sound pretty awesome. Whew. Give me a second, guys. I actually had to fight. I actually had to fight to put his head on. I really had to fight it. Whew. But yeah, if you guys are planning on getting it for your Dryptosaurus, I recommend it. Go ahead, do it. Great upgrade to the figure. Adds a whole bunch more posability and playability to the figure. It looks just as good as the original, even better. Like I say in all my other videos, I'm new to this. So if you want to see me do more, like, comment, and subscribe. On that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.